Firstly, I would like to say hello to teacher, and today our team are going to presentation about project on library management system. So here is our team members. And this is the table of contents that has introduction, function and feature, data structure, implementation, result, conclusion, and perspective. About introduction, we have 2 points such as our project and our purpose. About our project, library management system is a software which handles the entire data of library, and it makes the work of librarian very easy instead of writing data in a notebook that is easy to lose. About our purpose, to create a basic library management system that allow administrator to manage books in the library and user like register, login, search, update, remove, borrow, and so on. And we use C++ in our project.
Hello teacher and everyone, to be continued from my friend Ramon, now I will expand on the aspects and provide a more comprehensive view of how our system operates. I will highlight the foundational functions, features, and data structures. So let's get started. For the first main point, I'm going to talk about functions and features. For functions and features, I and my teammate are decided to divide it into the 6 main points. For the first point, we're going to talk about user management. For user management, it enables students and administrators to register and log in securely. User information, including details such as name, email, password, and phone number, is stored in the designated text files called studentlogin.txt and adminlogin.txt. For the second is about admin. For admin have an additional layer of security requiring a secret password stored in the secret.txt file for registration. For admin secret password, we have encrypted, but only secret password. Other password like for registration, admin, and for student, we haven't done it yet, just only for secret password. Once logged in, admins can perform essential tasks including adding, updating, update ID or quantity, searching by ID or title, and removing books from the library file. For the third, students. For students, the system offers registration and login capabilities. Once logged in, students can search for books, view the taken books, borrow and return books. For the fourth, readers. For readers, the feature collects information such as name, gender, major, department storing in the reader.txt file. For book management, it is a crucial component where information about books including title, authors, ID, type of book, publication year, and quantity is stored in the library.txt file. The system supports essential CRUD operations. CRUD mean like adding, updating, searching, and removing, as well as displaying, borrowing, and returning books. For our general features include the use of structures to define user, admin, student, and book data, password protection, especially the secret password for admin registration, enhances security. The system provides a menu-driven interface, facilitating interaction for both students and administrators. For the last main point, we're going to talk about data structures. For the structure in our project, we use only arrays and linked lists. For array, we have all know that it is a fixed size. It is play an important role in our project. And in our project, array used to store information such as book IDs, titles, quantity, publication years, authors, and book sorts or type of books. For linked list in our project, linked list is used for dynamic operation, including updating, adding, removing, displaying, borrowing, and returning books in the library. This combination of arrays and linked lists ensures the system's adaptability and effectiveness in handling various aspects of library management.
So my part, I'm going to talk about flowchart. First, we need to start. User have 4 options. First option admin, second option student, third option reader, and the fourth option is exit. When we choose option 4, we see are gonna program terminated. In this slide, only talk about reader. Reader, if user input option 3, reader need to enter name, enter gender, department, major, and the data will be stored in reader.txt. And if it's true, it's gonna see out print out student info stored successfully. And if it's false, the cout will print unable to open file for writing. And the next slide, I'm going to talk about if you search in input option 1 and option 2. So if user input option 1, which is admin, first of all, they need to register. They need to enter secret password that read from the secret file txt and enter name, password, email, gender, and phone number, and the data will be stored in admin login.txt. After that, they need to put option 2 login and enter password, email, and they will compare whether the two, the register and the login, is the same data or not. If it's true, admin can add book, update book, search book, display book, remove book, report thing. And if they choose exit, gonna see out, program terminated, and back. If option 8 back, it will go back to the first thing, which need to register and log in. And for student, it's the same thing. Student that show option 2, they need to register, enter name, password, email, gender, and phone number, and it will store in file student login.txt, and they need to choose option 2 to log in, which need to enter the password and email, and it will compare whether the two register and login are all the same data. And if it's true, student can search book, display book, borrow book, return book, view history. And if choose back, it will go back. And option 7 exit, it will print out program terminated. But if the data is not the same, it's false, it's gonna print out login failed, invalid password, or email.
I would like to continue on my part, and this is result. For result, our team have done a lot of function, and this version we also update some function on it to complete our project. But we also have 2 functions that not yet done. And next is conclusion and perspective. For conclusion, during the development of a library management system, the team encountered challenges with the file operation and code integration. This complexity we're addressing through careful consideration of dependency and overall program flow. While the program projects provide a foundation, additional enhancement and improvement are needed to meet the best practice in code structure, security, and user experience. For perspective, the library management system has a modular design and basic functionality for managing books. However, there are areas that needs improvement, such as error handling, user interface, security, and code documentation. The system's completeness is limited due to the absence of a return book function. Further, development could include user role, returning books, notification, and graphical user interface for scalability and usability. And the next part is our activities. Now my part is that's all, and I will skip to my partner.
Hello teacher, so this is our demo code about our project library management system, and we have admin, student, and readers. In admin we have register, login, so they require to put the secret password for admin, and secret password is verified. We're gonna put a name, password, email, gender, phone number, and now admin register successfully. After we register successfully, let's turn into login. Then we have register, password, and now we have login successfully. So here our menu for admin part, that we have add book, update, search, display, remove, reporting. I'm gonna show about display book. Our available book that we have, let's enter number 1. For book ID, here. So now our book have added successfully. Gonna display back. So here our book that we have added, the return book. Book ID 22. Searching that found so of that book. to update the book intent, two options. The first one is update book ID, update book quantity. So put new ID, enter Y for yes. And now our book updated successfully. I'm gonna show the book that we have added. Now I want to remove book. So now the book removed successfully. Let's turn to reporting. So in our reporting, they display the available book informations that the student have registered and the information of book that the student have borrowed, readers that just come to read and didn't borrow any book. Class student have 2, and the book that borrowed by a student, they have 3 books, and total of book there are 8 books. The total of reader there are 4. So here are our reporting data that we have in admin part.
And now let's move to another part which we have been implementing in the library management system. I go to number 2 for student. I have to register because I have never used this program before. I enter my name, password, email, gender, major, department, and phone number. Once I have finished register, I have to log in to the program. Enter number 2. And then I have to enter the email that I have registered at the moment with the password too. Log in successfully. Here's another menu. I go to number 1 for search book. In this case, we implemented a function that we can search both in lowercase and uppercase. And I am input the book IDs in lowercase. Let's see, the box is found in lowercase. And go to number 2, display book. Number 3, borrow books. In this case, we also implemented a function to borrow both in lowercase and uppercase. Let's see, can we borrow in lowercase or not? I enter my ID, enter my name, and the last one to enter the ID in lowercase. Let's see. The box is borrowed successfully with the date and time that we implemented in this program to know that we borrowed. And that's all for my part. Thank you for watching this video.